Hi folks, Dr. Bob McCauley. Carbon 60, one of the most powerful antioxidants on the planet. Absolutely amazing stuff. Carbon 60, or C60 as they call it, was developed by Buckmeister Filler or discovered, I should say, in 1985. It's called, they're called fullerenes. There's C50, C51, C60, C61. There's all sorts of different, these lattice-shaped molecules, but it is the carbon C60, which is six-sided. I'm always talking about that, this lattice of carbon molecules that is hung together in this big cage-like structure. Again, they're hexagonal in shape. This is the best, the most efficient structure and the most energy efficient structure in the universe is the hexagon. I've talked about this many times before. Ionized water uses the hexagon. Beehives always have a hexagon. You'll see it is replete throughout nature, the hexagon, and that's why you know this thing is so incredibly healthy for us, the C60 molecule. And so it really, the effects of this stuff are absolutely amazing. Increased energy, a lot, you need to sleep less. You need to sleep a lot less. You start taking this stuff. It improves your cardiovascular system, stress reduction, improves concentration tremendously. But mainly, it's an incredibly powerful antioxidant. So what we do is we put it in with an olive oil base, and we spin it into it through a centrifuge. It takes a few days to get it saturated in there, and then you take anywhere you can take as much as you want. The truth of the matter is, and you take up to like the whole bottle if you wanted to saturate yourself. But it's carbon, so you can never really go wrong with it, in the sense that carbon is the second most abundant molecule in the human body. So we're made out of carbon. Everything's carbon based. Everything that's alive is carbon-based. So you're putting this carbon molecule into the body. Your body doesn't look at it and go, "Wow, that's an invader. That's something weird." No, it's carbon. And when it's all used up, and when when it's done all its donated all these extra molecules to free radicals and everything like it's supposed to, it just exudes itself in the body. Anything left over is just leftover carbon. You could eat carbon. You can drink black carbon. In our filters, in our water filters, you might see when they first get used, you'll see kind of a blue or maybe a blackish stream. That's just carbon coming off the filter, and you can drink that down. It won't hurt you at all. In fact, you see carbon toothpaste being used out there. So carbon's really, really useful, and it's extremely inert and very harmless to the body. But this particular form of it, carbon 60, is really quite amazing. I've really never seen anything like it. And again, we put it in the olive oil, saturate it in, and then you take it. It goes through the liver so that it gets properly digested, and then through the liver, then it'll get into the bloodstream and disperse throughout the body and do all the stuff that it's capable of doing. One of the things I suggest, and I don't see anybody else out there doing it, is taking it with some lipase. I have our ketozyme here. Ketozyme is very heavy in lipase. It's one of the main enzymes that's in there. It's great for for breaking down oil. So you want to do that with a little bit of C60 olive oil. And you can put it in any other kind of oil. I've seen it in avocado oil and sunflower oil. So it doesn't matter the delivery system. Ours happens to be olive oil. We're going to look at some other oils too. It doesn't. I don't see any advantage in putting in any other oil. It's just whatever you want to put it into, because it's really the process of getting the carbon into it that costs most of the money. You've got to centrifuge, and you've got to centrifuge it in there so it's saturated. But taking it with a lipase product will really help break that down and get it into your body very, very efficiently. So Buckyball is the name of the product, Buckyball 60, and it's just this carbon 60 molecule that's been saturated into the olive oil. And again, increased energy, a lot less need for sleep, concentration enhancement, and really, really, I've noticed that a lot. Stress reduction is definitely there, and it improves cardiovascular system. So you really have a better cardio workout when you do work out. And I'm a big runner, so I've noticed that as well. So C60, carbon 60, absolutely just an amazing thing that's come out on the market. I grabbed a hold of it, and I know you guys are going to have a lot of benefit from it. Dr. Bob, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to click and subscribe and hit the notification button. That really helps me out.